Talk about the evolution of your coach, right? You've got to see it all from the start of the beginning. And tell us the difference between first and second year, Kyle Shanahan, and now what you see in him now as the salty veteran that he is.
Well, I remember my first career start was game 1, 2017, and we're playing the Carolina Panthers, and he went 0 for 5 on 4th down. Like, that was Kyle. He was like, we're going to go for it. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to do our best. And I think after that game, because I think we lost 20-0. And I think he was just like, got to be more responsible with the ball there. Got to punt, can't give him good field position, that type of stuff. And so I think he's always been very aggressive when he's calling the game.
Yeah.
But his situational awareness, in my opinion, has grown so much that and I think that's for everybody. Hey, he's been the head coach for going on 10 years. And he just learned constantly, hey, this part of the game matters the most. You got to, hang on to the ball before halftime. Don't let the other team score, turnovers, whatever it is. But his situational awareness has just grown so much. And I think our whole team has realized that too. We've all grown with it. So it's just been fun to see and how he game plans teams too now. I just think it's fun. Sometimes we get one of the most difficult game plans I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
And then another game, it'll be the easiest game plan I've ever seen, but it's versus a better team. I'm just like, God, what are we doing? But then they all work. And I'm just like, oh, well, I'm having a great time regardless.
Yeah, right. Well, it's amazing. Whether it's players that are there or players that leave, they always throw out the genius thing with Shanahan, right? He's a genius. He's a genius. What is it to you when you sit there in those offensive meetings that he does that's just so impressive about how he game plans and kind of orchestrates a game plan for the coming week?
So I'll say when it comes to just a game plan, when you see all the installs and how it feels like 50% of our entire game plan, which is a couple hundred plays, are all ran out of the same motions, the same formations. And to the viewer, that's what it looks like. But they're all different. He just builds them in ways so they all look the same.
Right.
And so you have no idea if we were doing a play action pass, an outside zone, a reverse, a drop back pass, some type of gap scheme play action. They all look the exact same. And when they all look the same, there's not a lot to tell. So that part's really cool. One of my favorite things about just being in a room with them is on Fridays, he does a run game meeting and he talks about why we're doing all the things that we're doing. And watching him dissect the defense and talk about how we're running it through the C gap, but it's on the other side of the field. And how blocking and everything, blocking from the receivers, blocking from the tight ends, how it all coincides together. And you learn so much in these meetings. And I always urge young players, I'm like, hey, this is that meeting that you should have your pen and paper, your pen and pencil out, and you should be taking notes because you're learning how football works. And if you take anything from these meetings, you're understanding how this whole offense beats a defense.
Yeah.
So don't fall asleep or be on your phone in this meeting, please.
Yeah, right. No, I know that's where I've seen it in action. His ability to look at he could coach a defense, right? That's what people don't realize. He could coach.
Oh my
defense.
gosh, he's talking about when this guy motions, now the Sam linebacker has this gap, but when he counters back, now he has to go to another gap, and now this D tackle has to communicate that he's going in this gap. And when I got to the league, I was like, what?
Yeah, right.
And now I just have a way better understanding of it. I don't think I could coach it yet, but I have a full understanding of hey, if they're in this defense, gap sound here, and seeing him he builds these motions off and the formations off of making them have bad gaps. It's really cool to see too, because when the plays that do hit, when the defense isn't on there, when they're not on it and they are out of a gap, it's 70 yards down the field.
Yeah,
and it's just cool to see that stuff because he's this is what's going to happen. And then this is going to happen. And then it actually happens. You're like, oh, that was really cool to watch.